and they would buy 100% of the club, also minority shareholders. So this is the idea of the Qatari group. Ineos Group still there, and so the Manchester United sale process is still on. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today guys, we touch on Manchester United sale, we touch on something on Real Madrid. They are again at the quarterfinals of the Champions League, but also Chelsea top priorities. What's going on with Romelu Lukaku future? Let's jump into it together. And so guys, today is important to mention Manchester United sale. Last week here on the channel I told you about the Qatari group. They were not giving up, all the stories were not correct. They were still interested in buying Manchester United, and I told you the idea of Sheikh Al Thani is that their bid is the best one for Manchester United. This has not changed. Sheikh Al Thani is still convinced that their proposal is the best one, and Qatari delegation is in Manchester today. They've been at Carrington, they've been around to, of course, explore all the situation around Manchester United and prepare their attack to buy Manchester United. Let me say that also the Ineos group of Sir Jim Ratcliffe are still working on the Manchester United process, and they will be in Manchester this week to visit the club too and prepare their proposal. So the Ineos group with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, but also the Qatari group. Remember that the Qatari group is really insisting. Sheikh Al Thani is convinced that their bid is the best one because they want to invest on the training ground, on the facilities, on the stadium, on new players, of course, and so on, improving the team, but also on the academy. So they will be 100% interested in Manchester United, and they would buy 100% of the club, also minority shareholders. So this is the idea of the Qatari group. Ineos Group still there, and so the Manchester United sale process is still on, and this is crucial one to understand what's going to happen in the summer, also in terms of budget, how much Man United will invest on the summer transfer window. So an important step for Manchester United future, but these hours are really important as things are happening around the club for the sale process. Let me remind that the Glazers, of course, crucial in this story, they want around 6 to 7 billion pounds to sell Manchester United. So let's see how the conversation will continue. Guys, I wanted to mention something also about Real Madrid, because they are again at the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They are always fighting to win the Champions League, and they're also planning for the future. I already told you a few weeks ago about the ideas on Brahim Diaz, and I can confirm again that Real Madrid are in talks with the representatives of Brahim Diaz over new contracts. So there is a concrete possibility for Brahim Diaz to return to Real Madrid at the end of the season from AC Milan loan and to sign a new contract. This is a concrete possibility. It's discussed with the player side. It's something advanced in the verbal conversations. It's not signed yet. Brahim is now 100% focused on Milan. He's doing very well there, but Real Madrid are very happy with his development, and so Brahim Diaz is a player they are monitoring, and they're speaking to his representatives over new contracts. So keep an eye on Real Madrid and on Brahim Diaz, waiting for all the other decisions of Real Madrid at the end of the current season, and this is a really important one. We know there are many things to clarify, Kroos, Modric, and many others. Also important, guys, to mention about Chelsea. I'm receiving many questions on Romelu Lukaku after Inter CEO Marotta ahead of the Porto game. He said Romelu Lukaku will go back to Chelsea at the end of the season. What's the meaning of this sentence, guys? I wanted to clarify after speaking also to Inter sources. What they mean is that the agreement is a straight loan, so Inter have no buy option, and it's normal officially that Romelu Lukaku will go back to Chelsea. So Inter can do anything in this case, but they know that the player wants to stay. Romelu Lukaku priority will be to stay at Inter at least for one more season on loan, and so at the end of the season Inter will decide internally how to proceed. They have very good relationship with Chelsea, but they have to decide internally how to proceed and how to describe the situation with Chelsea again. So how to decide together with the coach. This is an important point. We have to see who's going to be Inter coach next season, if they will confirm Inzaghi or if they will go for a different coach. So what kind of system they will have and what they want to do with Lukaku. So Inter stated with Marotta, the CEO, that Lukaku will go back to Chelsea, but in the reality they know that they will have meeting and discussions with Chelsea over the Romelu Lukaku situation. So talks will be at the end of the season. Inter, Chelsea on Romelu Lukaku. Also because, from what I understand, Chelsea are not planning for the next season with Romelu Lukaku as a striker. From what I understand, Chelsea have among top priorities a new midfielder. They want a new number 6 in the midfield, for sure. This is something that was already in the plan months ago, and for sure Chelsea will go for a midfielder in the summer, but also important to mention a new center striker. Chelsea will be in the market for a new striker, and this is why Romelu Lukaku at the moment. We will see what happens with Inter, but in any case, they will try to find a solution. The player would love to stay at Inter, and so let's keep it open. It's not over yet, but we have to see. Inter plans, in that case, are going to be crucial. But for Chelsea, new striker, new midfielder, and I think something else could also happen in other positions. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories: Chelsea, Manchester United sale, Chelsea plans for the summer, but also Romelu Lukaku and Brahim Diaz for Real Madrid. I wait for your opinion. Here as always, remember guys to like this video, turn on the notification bell, as always subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!